Now, Lieutenant Baird, begin with the last time we saw each other.
Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is my Gears of War Judgment Insane Difficulty video walkthrough. This is Section 3, Upper State Street. This level's tough. So in the previous video I made the mistake of using those tripwires on these flunkies. Don't do that, save it as best as you can and use it on the actual difficult bit that's coming up. This is just a bunch of the crazy guys with the swords, the cleavers. If I had a lancer right now I could chainsaw these guys and there'd be no trouble whatsoever. But instead I don't, so I use the marxer. It all works. I don't know how long this wave is, but it's nothing too noticeable because I didn't have any trouble with it. I get into a bit of a spot there because the wretch and the dude get me, but a nice grenade throw gets rid of whatever was chasing me, and then this dude doesn't stand a chance at distance. Oh, but there's two of them, and there's more wretches. So, you know, kite them however you want. I don't want to waste my boom shot, so I run all the way over here knowing that this area is clear so that I can turn around and kill the things chasing me. It's one of those things where if you've played Gears before and you're pretty good at kiting enemies that don't shoot you, you shouldn't have too much trouble. Like wretches, if you've took on the wretches, the Lambert wretches on Gears 1 on an Insane, when you know you're near the minecarts and stuff and you have to run around that room, you're going to be more than capable of surviving a couple of these enemies. They're not going to break you down. You just need to know when to flee, and they're very fast. So, like, I play on full sensitivity and I can't turn around quick enough to kill them fast as I would like, but every little helps, as the style. But this is the last part of the wave. You don't have to worry about conserving ammunition. There is plenty in this room coming because the next sequence is so difficult. But I got quite fortunate with my technique because I did it the second time and I'm very happy about that. But on hardcore, it tore me a new asshole. So now that that's done, what's going to happen here is you do not trigger the enemies to come unless you go near the door. And what will happen is, if you do the declassified first and then go to the door, you will have the time it takes Baird to talk about the declassified mission before it even starts the timer on the spawn. And that's the best way to get the most amount of time to do what you want around here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up on my marxer. I'm going to have a backup boom shot or bushka, depending on which one I end up picking in the final run. I'm going to lather this area with traps, lasers from the crossbow, grenades on the floor, and I'm going to sit up against this wall. What's going to happen is the rages are all going to run for you. A bunch of them will go to your team. Your team does a fantastic job of being idiots and entertaining them, and all the ones that are a real threat are going to come rushing directly down this road. We're then going to snipe them with the marxer. We're also going to have a sentry turret helping us, and a boom shot just in case shit hits the fan. The worst part is when two maulers turn up, because the two maulers are going to just throw a wrench in the entire works. If you can kill them quickly, you'll not have any issue. You can go back to using the marxer and sniping the rages before they get anywhere near you. If you don't, you're going to have a little bit of song and dance, which relies both on skill and luck. For me, I was being chased by a rager for a little while. I ended up turning the turret back on and the turret finished him off. It was a hairy moment, but this is so much safer than standing up here, I found. Obviously, you will have your own personal experience. You might disagree, and that's fine. But to me, standing down the road where I go, it just seemed to make so much more sense. And I'm hoping it's going to help people get through this moment. So this is me setting up some of the tripwires. Doesn't matter what height they are, as long as they kill what comes. I space them out quite wide so that they don't trip each other. I don't know if it's a valid technique, it's just something that I've kind of got into the habit of doing. If I had the second crossbow, I could have put even more on here and it would have helped. But I just, you know, retrospect is not a luxury you have sometimes, especially when checkpoints happen. But the start of this is quite interesting because you can seal the first grub hole. You can probably seal the second one if you're ballsy and you're good enough, but I vouched to get as much distance as I could instead of sealing the holes. That is entirely up to you. You can seal the first hole, then run away, but it's still going to be pretty tough. Over here is an onyx pack. I wanted to show you that just in case you didn't know it was there. That's where the bushka is, if you didn't see it, just on the ground. There is a one-shot. I did carry it and use it. It didn't work. It shoots too slow. I was hoping to line up the rages and take them all out. It just didn't work. So instead, I use the turret and I abandon it. There is the declassified. There is the door. You have just enough time to run all the way back to where we came from to get ready to shoot them all in a line. And I'm not going to lie, guys, it's an intimidating moment, this, because the rages, there's dozens of them. So many. Your turret's going to be a lifesaver. Your traps will help, but sometimes they don't do shit. This is me trying to seal the emergence hole. I don't quite get the range on the boom shot, and here they come. So shoot them in the face. Headshots will slow this enemy down. They'll slow it and they'll kill it. And what will happen is they don't quite know to go for me or to go for them. If they go for you, kill them. If they don't, you've got a breathing moment. Here come the maulers. The maulers are running. They're tripping up all the traps and they're not dying. The first mauler just went down. Boom shot on the second one. He's still going though. You can see more rages spawning. This is when it gets nerve-wracking because the mauler's still alive. I'm not putting damage on them and my turret's just gone. So, mauler's still alive. Motherfucker. So there's a bunch more rages coming. This guy's still going. I've got one more boom. One more boom. The rage survives the boom, and this is when things get crazy. So I know there's two of these guys chasing me. There's a boom shot ammo there. Don't ask me how I didn't die. Thank God I didn't. I'm reloading my boom shot on the sprint. Turn around. He gets killed by a grenade. He's chilling by my robot, and we're okay for the moment. Oh no, we're not, because that guy's coming for me. No, he's dead. So round one, we survived. Got a bit hairy there at the end, but we did okay. Turret's back up and running, and we're waiting for the next spawn. So just back yourself up. All your traps are gone now. This is all reliant on your aim and on your ability to just stop them before they get close. So turret's going to help a lot here. I should have probably put the turret closer to me so I could, just in case it needs to reload, just, press it. And now we have maulers, but we don't have explosives. Oh, we do. Sorry. My bad. He needs to die. We've got a boom shot. It works wonders. I'm trying to get it under his shield. It's probably not the best strategy, but, in the heat of battle, sometimes you've just got to go with it. There goes another rager. Here he comes. There's my turret out of bullets. It's just me and the mauler. But I think this is the end. I think once this guy goes down, it's done. I could be wrong, though, because I remember this being longer. So what I'm not willing to risk is that when he stands up, it means he's going into an attack form. This is when shit gets bad. So, a couple of rages on me, and a mauler. I notice there's nothing over here, so I run all the way back this way, so I can turn around and shoot them. And what will happen is you get a few shots off on them, and then you want to kite them back the other way. Only problem here is there's a mauler. So this mauler is real interesting. And I'm going to turn this turret on, and it works. Don't ask me how. It gives me enough time to get it. It doesn't... See how he didn't kill me when he punched me? It's got to be iframes. That's all I can think of. And now the turret's going to lay down, suppressing fire, and I'm just going to let it do its job. Because the mauler is distracted enough, I can spin around and shoot these guys. Their AI is pretty shitty when you're running away. He's over there. Don't know what he's doing. He's dead. All my team is dead too. You see that? All the team is gone. It's just us. And that was another spawn, I think, just then. I can't tell. So I run over here, pick up the first one, they'll pick up the rest. There's got to be something left. Yeah, there's something over there hitting the drone. Oh no, he's not hitting. He's a mauler, he's just swinging his thing. He's just, he's peacocking for a possible female. But we killed the two females that exist in this game earlier. And that's it, guys. So, if you've got more tripwires, if you've got a different assortment of weapons, and if your turret does more, or you just get, a little bit luckier than I was, you might not even have to do any of the kiting, any of the running away. But I think that strategy just then is less demanding than the one up in the shit zone with all the bots. Standing near that door is dangerous, but it is doable. It's very doable. I came really close before I decided to try this, and this just worked. Second attempt, this worked. First attempt, I used the one shot. Second attempt, I did it. So, I'm very happy with the strategy, and I haven't seen anybody else use it, so it is unique. It might not work for everybody, but it's there to try. So thanks for watching, and you take care now.